Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. We're so close to 1,000, but the numbers just keep going up by 2 and down by 3, and it's like so disheartening looking at them. But anyhow, I said to my husband, I want to go and sit outside the house and say, can you just subscribe to my channel? You don't have to watch anything, just sub. Because the people that are there are watching everything, and I don't need any more people watching stuff. I just need the numbers. But anywho, and I've been sat here waiting for stupid builders across the road on a frigging Sunday, hacking off render off the house opposite, and it's like, really? Are they ever gonna stop? And I was scrolling through. Is that right? Scrolling? No, that's when you're writing something weird, isn't it? Scrolling. Oh, today's going to be a good day, isn't it? Scrolling through the videos I have in the ever-growing list of videos to do, and saw this 3-hour, nearly 4-hour one. But it was the title that got me, Sad and Mad. And that's basically her every day, isn't it? So I thought we'd do that one in parts. What do you reckon? Shall we jump in? Someone said the other day, oh, I think I know who it is, but I don't want to upset people getting their names wrong. They went, can we jump out? Do we have to jump in, really? Oh, sounds off. That's a good start. What speed are we on? Normal. And she fucks off. Isn't she great? I love it when she does that. Starts a video and then wanders off to do something else. Like she's so fucking important that all her subbies have nothing better to do than sit about and wait for her to come back. So rude. Shall we speed it up till she comes back? Wow. I wouldn't have the nerve to do that. A minute. How fucking rude. Walking like a toddler.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, Marmy. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Nicole Marie. Hi, Dog Lover.
I didn't realise it was alive.
Hi, Elizabeth. No, I'm just in a very bad mood. Very bad mood.
Oh, it's not available.
I'll tell you why I'm in a bad mood. I'm just going to unpack groceries that I got. Terrible angle. I'm in a bad mood because...
It's always a terrible fucking angle, lard ass. Until you lose weight and do something with yourself, it's always going to be a bad fucking angle. Which bit of that don't you understand?
I had to spend $90 on a CPAP mask because mine broke and I needed to get one ASAP. Because I'm off of my Xanax. I don't want to be on it anymore, so I'm going cold turkey. Oh, can you even hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so, hi, Devin. So I'm in a bad mood because I have not slept because my CPAP mask broke 2 days ago, and well, first I went off the Xanax, cold turkey.
That's more the reason why she's in a bad mood, because she's had to give up medication that she likes.
And tried Ollie, it's called. You know, you can get it at Target, but you can also get it on Amazon, which is how I got it. And they're little chews, and they don't work at all, especially for somebody that's been on Xanax. So now I'm going to try these. Sleep.
How many of you out there reckon she ate the whole bloody jar of gummies? That's what she did. She got some THC ones from somewhere or another, and she ate the whole fucking jar in 2 sittings, I think. Oh, I only had one a day. Yeah, whatever.
Aid, because so I was taking 5 of those. You're only supposed to take 2. 5.
See?
Nothing. I didn't fall asleep till 10 a.m. this morning.
What did I tell you? She can't follow instructions, and she does whatever the fuck she thinks will do her. Oh, take 2. Right, I'll take 10 then.
And my CPAP mask broke. So...
Oh, hang on. This is a perfect time, isn't it? Shan, if you're still around. Can you hear? Yeah, I'm getting it out. You know what time it is, don't you, folks? It's time for my little violin. We don't fucking care. Serves you right that you had to pay $90 for a new fucking CPAP mask. We have no sympathy. If you were a nice person, we might give a shit. But as you're not, we don't. So there, fuck you.
The company that I get it from wants me to go see my sleep doctor because I need a new prescription. And I don't have a sleep doctor here. And
don't you just know, I bet she irritated the fucking arse out of them. But can't you just send me one anyway, because I can't sleep and I'm in pain? Don't call me Mrs. Langer. I need it. You don't understand. Wah, 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 wah. I feel sorry for whoever was on the fucking end of the phone when she rang up.
So I just needed a mask, so I went into the CPAP place. So you can see, I tried to fix it, but see how it broke off there? So I rigged it, but it's like...
That's because you're so fucking heavy-handed with everything. And I bet you just throw it on the floor in the morning when you're done with it, and you don't put it away in a fucking box like you should do and look after it, like you did with your glasses. I've worn glasses all my life, and every night I put my glasses into a glasses case. All the time. Because if you don't, they end up broken. I've just ordered 2 new pairs of frames, because the ones I get all the time, I don't know if you've seen, when I've been on live, I've had my reading glasses on so I could read the screen, but when I'm not reading, I have my big black ones on with the pink inside, and they were perfect size, brilliant glasses. Don't make them anymore, so I had to do the free thing, you know, where they send you some to try on. Anyway, thankfully 2 pairs fit like a glove. It's like they were made for me. I love it when that happens. And it was like I didn't want to send them back and then order 2 of those styles and get them, and then they wouldn't be as comfortable. So I said, can I keep the trial ones? And they were like, yeah, sure. And they're going to send me the boxes and the cases and whatever separate. But then, like you need to know, but hey, we're all friends here, I have a mobile optician that comes. So I'll have to make an appointment with them to come to the house, and then they'll put the lenses in the frames, because they don't, I'm sure I've said this before, they don't have the range of frames, and Glasses Direct online can't do my lenses. So it's ridiculous, isn't it? Those of us that actually really need glasses pay through the nose for them and have to jump through hoops to get them. And back in the day, we were called Four Eyes and God knows what else, and the piss taken out of us royally. Now, kids are buying glasses just for the sake of glasses for fashion, and it's like, wow, how times change, huh? Back to Lardy and her broken CPAP.
Like pressing against my head. It's sore right here. And my chin is all broken out from how the mask is, because this isn't flush against my face. And so the company, it would... Hang on, you're under my counter here. Let me do something a little bit better in a second. So the company wants me to go get my prescription refilled from my doctor, but my doctor's in California, so I can't see him. So I went to the CPAP place, and it was $90. I just needed the frame. They don't sell the frame separate. So the cheapest one they had, which honestly is gonna be better because it doesn't touch your face, is this one. But it was $90. Like, just kill me. $90. Like,
yes, Lardy, This is why when your dimwits on your live give you money, you should put some of it away in case of emergencies. I tell my son that all the time. I said, one day you'll wake up when I'm gone and you'll be like, yeah, Mum was right. Because Mum is right. You're supposed to save for a rainy day. Today's that rainy day. If you had savings and you had to spend $90 on a new CPAP mask, you might be a bit fucked off about it, but at least you'd have the money. And you wouldn't be sulking and fucking moaning on your YouTube channel.
Like, I'm just upset.
Fucking heart.
And if I had even gone through the company that I usually get it from, and it's free, it would take a week for them to get it.
See? A week. 7 days. It would have been free. Could she wait 7 days? No! Because her and Lisa have to have everything fucking yesterday. Really, laddie, a week of no sleep when you do nothing, what's the difference? You could have quite easily waited and got it for nothing. God, this woman. How fucking irritating is she? Hands up, everyone out there. Had you needed a CPAP mask and had no work to do, no job to get up for, would you have waited the week or would you have sucked it up and paid the $90? Because I know I would have waited the week. If get it free or pay 90. I know.
To me, and I needed it because not only am I not sleeping because I'm going off Xanax or went off Xanax, but I'm also not sleeping because my CPAP mask broke. So that's why I'm in a bad mood, because I had to spend $90 fucking
It's your own fault.
on a mask.
There we go. That's where it boils back to. There's always a reason. This is why she's anti-mask. Because she had to pay $90 once for a CPAP mask. And she's never let it lie since. I bet you that's what it is. Sounds fucking stupid, but I bet that's what it is. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. Hang on. Let me move this a bit so I don't keep hitting it. $90 for a fucking mask. So you've already gone 2 days without one. Why couldn't you have lasted another 5? How difficult would that be? Such a fucking child.
I've got this extra long cord so I can like literally walk around. So then I just went grocery shopping.
What did you buy? Did you buy a week's worth of groceries? Did you buy enough stuff so that if you're tired and hungry you can make yourself something to eat and not worry about having to go out? Probably not.
I've been buying a ton of things at the dollar store. Like good stuff. Drawstring bags. 8 tall kitchen bags for $1. You know how expensive they are at like even Walmart? They're like $5.
Yeah, but I bet there's more than 8 in a packet. Did you actually... what's the word? Compare like for like? Because they get you in them pound shops, don't they? It's only £1. It's only £1 in Asda. See, when I'm shopping, especially when we're counting pennies, I do it online because I'm such a boring old bag. I sit here and I compare prices, and it's surprising how much these pound shops or discount shops, they're like big signs, 99p. It's actually 98p at Asda. Do you know what I mean? It's like you really need to check them, because otherwise they draw you in and you end up paying more for stuff in there than you would have paid if you'd just gone where you usually went.
For 25, whatever. I'd rather just, I'm all about how much it's going to cost me now.
Yeah, see, she doesn't fucking think ahead at all. She'd rather pay $1 for 8 than a lot of money for more and just have, do you know what I mean? It's like, I'd rather buy in bulk and be ahead of myself. So washing powder, stuff like that. When my husband uses up a box, there's a box in reserve. So when he hits the reserve box, I buy another box. Do you know what I mean? So there's always one there. Why? Because there could be the day where we're too ill to go out and buy it. There could be the day where we haven't got any money for it because we've had to pay £90 for a fucking CPAP mask. We budget and actually think about what we're spending. She doesn't. It's all now. She wants a gratification now. She's just said it. I'd rather buy now. I don't care about buying in, but really, I'm never going to get to the end of this. We're only 6 minutes in and I want to kill her already.
I'm in, and it's one of those days that I feel broke because my bank account has dwindled down because money hasn't come in yet.
When is it coming in? Maybe go and do the grocery shop when the money comes in. And had you had groceries already from the last time you shopped, you might not need to go. See? Did Mummy not teach you how to budget and look after yourself, or did you just not fucking listen? And you thought you'd be riding the gravy train till your funeral. Someone else would deal with it.
So I just feel broke. And I didn't get any sleep. And then the sleep that I did get, this is just going to be a complaining video.
I didn't get any sleep, but the sleep that I did get. So you did get sleep then? You just said you didn't get any.
Yes, I'm still on keto.
Of course she is. Oh, for those of you that are interested, this was the 20th of November 2020, so it was 2 years ago-ish.
Ollie is like cab, whatever. I don't know what cab DYC means. Okay, but I'm cooking dinner because I want to have like a nice dinner. And you guys can hear me nicely. So I'm going to make, I have tilapia. So I got this at Walmart. Let me just tell you what it says.
I had never in my life heard of tilapia until she mentioned it. I don't think they even sell it here. And then when I heard why people don't eat it, I'm glad they don't, or I haven't seen it.
If you open up one of these, so I open up the whole thing, and then there.
Why does she have to tell us that? Do you see fucking TV chefs saying, oh, I open the entire bag and then I do... No! Everybody opens it. Fuck's sake.
They are just these individually vacuum sealed fillets, and they have a recipe, Cajun tilapia sandwich with bacon, lime, mayo. And so I keep saying I'm going to make that because without the bread or anything. But I really just love tilapia so much. I'm going to take out 3, and I love how thin they are. This whole bag was like $7.
And how many was in it for $7?
Take out 3 and just let them kind of, you can cook them frozen or defrost.
How many was in the bag?
And then I got...
That's the sort of information that other people would be fucking interested in. But no. She gives you all the tells you all the shit you don't want to know. And anything that could be helpful to somebody, she doesn't say.
Zucchini. So I'm going to 4, and I'm going to make the whole thing.
Is she going to sit and eat that in one go? 3 lots of fish and 4 courgettes. And she wonders why she puts on weight.
And I'm just going to talk to you guys. So weird. It's like when I feel out of sorts like this. I'm like, what should I do? I need to talk. I need them. And I'm like, oh, but then there's going to be haters. And I'm like, you'll just block them. You'll just be quiet and block them.
Does this not prove to her that she has mental issues? And would this not piss you off if you were a subscriber? I need you guys. I need you guys. I'm going through shit. I need you to make me feel better. And then when I feel better, I turn the camera off. And I don't care about you. And then when I'm having a fucking meltdown, I say that you're not real and you don't make a difference and I want to hear a real voice. And yet, there are still 34 fuckwits paying her on Patreon. For what? If I was a patron rather, I would report her for not fucking keeping her side of the bargain. Oh, 3 or more videos a month. Where? All new just for you stuff. No, it's stuff that you did on YouTube that you then put on Patreon. Oh, and this were the days when she'd show the kitchen because she had silver appliances and granite worktops. Not so much now. Oh.
It's been gorgeous weather here. I'm now addicted to these pumpkin seeds. Don't get the David's. The David's one is thick and so salty, I literally blew up. These are also from Walmart.
Talking of blowing up, I just had some salt and vinegar peanuts from Asda. Talk about make your head turn inside out. Because I normally get, like you give a shit, but I'm telling you anyway. I normally get the Asda's own roasted peanuts because at the moment they taste okay. But if they don't have stuff, Asda, in their wisdom, swaps it for something else. You know, you order a fucking loaf of bread and you end up with a hula hoop. Anywho, they sent me KP peanuts. And I was like, ugh, go on then. Honest to God, I have never in my life tasted so much salt. And I used to put, my husband used to say when we first met, oh, you like a little bit of dinner with your salt. I was really bad because my mother was really bad with salt and I'd grown up with 2 tons of salt on things. Well, now I don't hardly use salt at all. I had 2 of them and it was like, fucking hell, no way. So I ordered these ones, the Asda salt and vinegar ones, thinking salt and vinegar might be easier to take. No. I think I'm going to stick with the boring roasted ones. But it's like I just wanted a change. I mean, a few here and there would be okay, but I can't see anyone eating a whole load of them in one go.
And I thought they were going to be really bad because, I don't know. And I thought they were going to be very expensive, but they're not. Hi, Anne. I wrote you back, but you never wrote me back.
Because Anne's probably got a life, and she'll write you back when she's got time.
I think it was you. It was an Anne. Maybe not. So, you eat the shell. Actually, hang on. Okay. And you asked about the bracelet, right? Okay, it's good. I got one bad one. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Right.
See, this is her problem. She shovels stuff in. It's like when she used to eat Good and Plenty. She puts 10 in at once, doesn't pay attention to what she's doing, just keeps shoveling and chewing while she's doing something else. Stop. Pay attention to what you're doing. Enjoy what you're eating. And portion them out. Put so many out on a plate or in a bowl. And put the bag away and sit down and enjoy them. Otherwise, what's the point? You're just shoveling food in for no fucking reason whatsoever. And that there is your problem, Lardy. That's why you're fat again.
Tay. Hi, Susan. Susan, why'd you retract what you wrote? Okay, let me just wash these.
Can you just fucking chew with your mouth shut? That'd be something.
Just real quick.
Is she really going to eat 4 courgettes at once?
So the pumpkin seeds at Trader Joe's are really good, and the ones at Walmart are good.
And just for anyone who's new, who's screaming, why the fuck can't she shut the door? She never shuts the door because that's her pantry, and that's where she has Gucci the cat's litter tray. Yep, you heard me right.
Not get the David's pumpkin seeds. I actually know Susan in person. Susan and her husband. I've gone out to lunch with them twice, so, and they know Burke. Butter. Oh, Mandy, that's so sweet. You're just what I needed. And then, so, you know, I joined a couple dating sites, and I'm inundated. Hi, Stunning Style. So
who believes she's inundated with fucking requests from dating sites? Possibly if you're fucking catfishing them like you usually do with those pictures that look nothing like you.
This one guy, his profile is really good. It says something like, it talks about himself, and then he says, don't reply if you're unwilling to talk by phone after some messaging and or have no real desire to meet in person. I do not live in Nigeria, nor am I on assignment in the Middle East, just saying. So I wrote him, because he wrote something like, oh, he wrote, interesting, your look, that is. But I'm only seeking real, no pen pals either. That said, let's strike something up. John. So I said, I'm copying the last part of your profile to put in my profile, minus the Nigerian thing, because they're fake-ass men doing the same thing, blah, 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 blah. I said, I'm 100% real. And I said, I'm not sure whether to take your comment about I have an interesting look as a compliment or just a statement. And he says, not off to a start. Pardon. Really, no substitute for talking meeting, of course. Anyway, no, I like your look. Then he talks about Boston. He's been there. I lived in Southern California. So he said, let's consider talking. Like you, I'm here to meet as well. So I said, I would love to consider texting for a while outside of this app if you're comfortable with that. So then he says, texting, you're funny. Bye now. So I said, you misunderstood what I meant. I meant, let's text outside of this app, each other's phone numbers, and then we can talk. And then, so that's somebody who is so jaded from all of the bullshit that he's going to miss out on the love of his life. Me.
Yeah, of course he is.
And
Oh, shall we send him a card? I bet he's sat at home fucking clapping now that he missed you.
I wrote him that. I said, don't let past experiences jade you. And I gave him my number. I said, if I don't hear from you, then I'll just consider that you are not interested. I don't have any more Pam or olive oil, so I have to use a ton of butter.
No, you don't have to use a ton.
I'm going to just melt the butter, and I'm going to cut these up. I don't have a cutting board. I don't believe in them, so this is a very, obnoxious sound. And I have the worst knives in the world.
And you're 60 years old, and you've got absolutely nothing in your kitchen that helps you cook. Do you put your jewellery in the oven like my mother? That'd be really funny if she did. Or your important papers. What's in your oven, Lardy? That's what I want to know.
I don't need to be able to see.
See her not being able to cook.
Stepping on the cord. This is just... Maybe try this knife. I've shown this a million times. Actually, I've shown this on my Patreon. I kind of cut them into sticks.
Is that what they're called?
And I make them.
I bet fucking Gordon Ramsay's shitting himself, thinking you might take over his gig in America, showing people how to run their restaurants.
Different sizes so that they cook at different ratios.
That doesn't even make sense. I cut them at different sizes so they cook at different ratios.
Some will be very wilted, some won't, you know. I shouldn't throw the butter. Oh, it's so stressful. My heart isn't even in it. I'm so not interested, but I'm so lonely. Picture it. I really don't have any friends here. I know one person, barely.
Yes, you know one person barely, but you could have made a deep friendship there with her and her friendship circle. But you're such an obnoxious cunt that none of them wanted anything to do with you after first fucking seeing you. And who do you blame? Them. It's always their fault. It's never you, is it? This should have a big banner across it, shouldn't it? Don't try this at home, kids.
And I would have joined a kirtan group or something, the over 50s. But then the lockdown happened, so those all stopped. I vlogged a little bit last night at what time was it? 6 a.m. I hadn't fallen asleep yet. So I didn't fall asleep till 10 and woke up at 2:30, but had terrible dreams. I was all weepy because, when you don't sleep, your mind starts to think.
Yeah, because you don't think normally, do you, when you're awake? She is actually going to eat all 4 of them, isn't she? Wow.
Night terror type thinking, and I was just thinking about my mother, my father.
Isn't it always?
And then all the things my mother did to me.
What did she do?
What?
She didn't do fuck all to you, you whinging fuck.
Burke's father's doing to him. Oh, some stupid fucking cunt wrote me saying, oh, it's because you moved from Boston to California. Oh my God. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Is that also why the courts took away his passport? Is that also why the courts, when he was a baby, made him have supervised visitation? Is that also why in 4th grade, because he didn't like that Burke said he was Jewish, he drove him home on Route 9, 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, of course he
and
did.
said, I'm done, and didn't see him till 8th grade? Is that why? Me? I'm the one, because I took him away?
You're the one that is lying through her teeth.
Plus, he was supposed to come. I didn't just up and leave. We were supposed to go as a family. I said to him, we want to move to California. We want you to come. He was like, I'm in. So we made plans, and then he was like, I can't. Because he is the most unambitious, do-nothing person ever.
Yeah, like you're Miss Ambition, aren't you? You're a CEO of a fucking company, turning over billions a day. Wow. Can't believe he didn't want to be like you.
Hate it when people, you're so hell-bent on hating me that you're just gonna, that woman was probably abused. Because she's making excuses for...
What the actual fuck? Abused by who? You? She made a comment, a throwaway comment, and now, as is Lardy all over, you're gonna fucking grill her on here, aren't you? And by the end of this, you'll probably tell us her name and her address. God, you're such a cunt, Lardy, and you wonder why you're alone?
Where can I put you guys? She's making excuses for an abusive person, somebody who is an awful person that did that to their son. No excuse. If that
really happened, if Gungur really abused Burke, why would you want him in his life? At all, ever. I know for sure if that happened to my children, I'd be on a fucking plane out of there. Where did they go? I don't know. You wanted to bring him with you to California. You wanted him to be part of the family. You wanted him to do this, that and the other. And then in the next breath you're saying he abused his son.
Oh, thank you, right, boss. Oh, wait, Susan. Oh, okay. Hi, Irma. I just can't stand people. Okay, so I'm just...
That's okay, Lardy, because most people can't stand you either.
Susan, how are you?
Run, Susan, run.
How is Lee? Yeah, so I'll show you my body. I mean...
Yeah, your bum still sticks out.
Ass. I was trying this thing I saw on TikTok. But yeah. Oh, and then on TikTok I did this like, I'm just testing it out. I really don't like TikTok. Everyone, you guys, you're so wrong. Like, you don't get paid unless you have 1 million subscribers or a lot of subscribers. Just like...
Oh, you can't just do it for a bit of fun. No. There has to be a wage involved. They run the Gossip Bakery and they don't get paid for it. No, we enjoy pulling you apart there. That's fun. Wow.
You don't get paid on YouTube till you reach a certain number of hours and 1,000. So there's no point in me doing TikTok. Already Instagram, I'm doing for free. You know what I mean? So, but...
I love that. I'm doing it for free. Look at what I'm giving you, people. I'm doing this for free. Taking photographs of yourself, whinging about your health and photos of your dogs. Thrilling.
I was doing something on TikTok where I morphed my face and, I had taken some pictures and I'm very, very, very photogenic and I know my angles. And that day my skin was looking good and I had done a full face of makeup. So I was transitioned and someone wrote, nice. So I'm already getting stalkers that I've had to block on TikTok. Someone wrote, aren't you too old for TikTok? No, first they wrote, oh, my crystal came off. Look at my nails. I did them. First they wrote, nice filter. And I thought, okay, oh my God, like that, what a compliment. What a fucking compliment you just gave me that you think I filtered that. Okay. And then they said, aren't you too old for TikTok? Yeah, but it takes a long time to make money on there. A long time. So it's just not something I want. I don't want to do Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, TikTok. It's not like snap of the finger.
No, because God forbid you'd actually have to work at TikTok and Patreon and YouTube and Instagram to earn a living. You want it yesterday. You think you should be given 1 million fucking subscribers because you're amazing. Well, have you figured it out yet, Lardy? You're not.
Oh, I'm just making money. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So then here's the ironic thing. Aren't you too old to be doing TikTok? Well, you're on as a watcher, so aren't you too old to be watching TikTok? I mean, I started out doing it to make money. Like, that was my reason. What's your reason for being on? And no, I'm not. So I blocked them.
What is it with these people that they can't just say whatever and move on? Somebody, I'm really sorry, I never remember anybody's names. And if I do remember a name, then I'm worried I'm remembering the wrong one. Which is why I don't say anything. Because I don't want to upset people. But somebody replied to another comment saying, Lardy's a twat to everybody and blah 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 blah, and Jools is the only one that lets it roll off of her. That's the only thing you can do. It's like when I started doing YouTube, I was talking to my husband about it, and I said everybody else is like, oh my God, what about the haters? What about this? What about the other? And it's like, there isn't anybody out there that could say anything that would cut any deeper than what my mother said to my face. So what Lardy says about me, couldn't give a fuck. She can't get to me. That's what she doesn't understand. Yes, I draw the line at her fucking using my children as ammunition, because that's fucking low. But she can say what she wants about me. She shouldn't, but she can. Her subscribers seem to think it's okay for her to wish me dead, or to wish that my face was bitten off by a pit bull dog. Apparently that's okay, but I'm not allowed to call her fat. Why not? She is. Anyway, why did I pause it? Who fucking knows? She really is going to eat all them fucking courgettes in one go, isn't she? And those 3 pieces of fish. Fucking hell. Where does she put it? I thought she had her stomach fucking snipped or cut or fucking stapled or whatever it is they do to make it smaller. I swear one of these days she's going to eat one thing too much and her stomach is just going to go pop. And then she's going to end up, like my brother-in-law, with a colostomy bag.
Like, do I really want another social media that I have to block people, that I'm going to get hate for no...
Hate? Why can't you just brush it off? Oh, they think I've got a filter. Okay, I know I haven't. Just leave it go. And just for those that don't know, that haven't heard the story, my brother-in-law isn't having a colostomy bag because he ate too much. He was taking ibuprofen. Anybody out there that takes those tablets, please stop. Because it is known that they cause ulcers, yet nobody is doing anything about it. He was taking ibuprofen, got an ulcer, being a bloke, wouldn't go to the doctors, was in agony, and then one day, driving around in the car, the ulcer burst, all the bile from his stomach invaded all his internal organs, and they said he had a 10% chance of living. So if you're taking them, I would suggest you throw them in the bin, because I don't want to ever hear of anybody going through what he did again.
No reason. No reason. If I'm not coming onto your page, I'm staying in my lane, staying in my own, my lane.
It made me laugh. She had to make her TikTok private because she can't take the fucking abuse. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
So you're going to come on there and harass me too? Okay, Diet Pepsi, $1.88 at Walmart. Diet Coke. I thought there was a lime on there for a second. Oh, it's my green finger. $1. This one is 16 fluid ounces, 20. I'm all about.
Is she going to say I'm all about instant gratification? Because that's what it is. I get a 3-litre bottle of Pepsi Max from Iceland, 2 for £2, I think it is at the moment. Or is it 2 for £3? Something like that. That's 6 litres. You've paid $1 for 60ml, really? Wow. You're really good at counting money and budgeting and looking after your pennies, aren't you?
About trying to save money on things that you can save money.
You call that saving money? Why didn't you buy the big bottle? For fuck's sake. Oops, sorry people. I don't fucking understand her. Does she know? She doesn't know how to budget. She's got no clue. So what's she going to do?
Plus,
mix them?
Okay, back to the filter bullshit. I'm not filtered. You really can't stand that I looked good in some pictures?
We know why. We know why you look good in them pictures. Because you put 2 ton of slap on. You got in the right angle for Bob on the Moon to take the picture. And you posted that. If someone saw you head on walking down the street, that is not what you'd look like. That's what people are saying. And somebody told me that there's an automatic thing on an iPhone anyway that makes you look good. Makes you look better than you are. I haven't figured out how to take a picture on my phone. I was trying to take a picture for Darlene the other day to show her something, and I was fucking turning myself inside out trying to do it with the iPad. And in the end, I had to use my nose to hit the circly thing to take the picture, because I was holding the thing with one hand and showing my other. It's like I don't know how people do it. I really don't.
Oh, that butter smells so good. Not filtered. I don't need to, because I show myself, Of course you can die from dehydration. That's like, you knew that, because if you don't have fluids, of course you knew you could. Dehydration is the lack of water.
No, is it?
I know. I wrote to Burke. It was 30 in Boston the other day. So I took a picture of it and then I wrote to Burke, suckers, meaning my mother and Gungor. Because it's been like 88 and gorgeous.
Maybe they don't want it 88 and gorgeous. Maybe they're quite happy with 30 degrees in Boston. Because you're not fucking there.
Well, dehydration is when you don't have water. You can live without food for weeks, but if you don't have water, so he didn't have water, he was dehydrated. It's very dangerous. Burke once got really dehydrated when he was a baby. Well, like 2. He was sick with a cold or something, and he wouldn't eat or drink. And you can tell on a little boy because their balls get all shriveled up. So we
She's charming, isn't she?
had to bring him into the emergency room and tried to get him to eat popsicles, but he wouldn't. So they finally had to give him an IV. But yeah, that's scary. Whew. I'm surprised I haven't been dehydrated because
yeah, right.
I don't drink water. Just in my coffee. Okay, so I'm going to open up these. And the way that I do it, yeah.
Nobody cares how you open it.
And I cut them and just put them on the plate. That's it.
Really?
And then
would we ever have figured that out on our own? Oh, Laurie, help. I bought that tilapia you talked about, but I don't know how to get into it. What do I do?
Cook them.
No shit.
Slow. Low and go to high. Something satisfying about opening these. I don't know what it is. It's really weird.
You're weird.
Just cutting along the edge like this. And then sliding them.
See, I don't think she did ever fucking graduate from the sticking and gluing table. Could you see how she uses that scissors? She never would have gone on to the fucking cutting things up table if no. Because, no, you don't know how to use the scissors, so you never got there, did you?
Oh, it's so weird.
Yeah, you are. Really? She thinks she's so fucking funny.
Okay. Pom-Pom, what are you doing?
Minding her own
Oh,
business.
and Pom-Pom was all snuggled up with me last night, or in the morning. Oh, but so
Oh, I nearly
I
gave
was like
away.
patting her, and she was loving it, and then I.
Yes, because you don't pay her any attention, do you? Ever? No. She just nearly said when we were oh, we weren't sleeping. No, go back to the beginning. We didn't sleep. Maybe if you didn't lie.
I went to pick her up, and I guess I must have touched under her arm in a certain way, and she, yipe! And she then immediately she feels terrible that she did that, so she tries to like lick my hand, and then she just was like, I'm out of here, and she jumped off the bed, and I could not get her back on the bed.
Why would she come back if you hurt her?
And then also late at night, I got this weird like tingly.
Do we really need to know about her weird tingles in the night? Help.
Lisa Levens, did you just write something mean? This weird tingly feeling, like not on, like on my body. I knew there was some kind of spirit around me, floating around. It was on one particular side, and it was like chills for no reason. And I think I might have told it to go away, or I wished it to go away. I don't want to deal with any spirits. Like, just leave me alone. And I think I need a new hip replacement. which I'm not getting because my right hip has been killing for a long time now, and it keeps popping in and out of the socket as I walk, like clicking. Oh, really? She is a bearded dragon named Lizzie? Yes, it's Mermy. It's
Will there ever be a day where she's not moaning about her health? Do you notice, right, the people that are really sick never mention it. Ever. They just get on with their life. And those pretending to be sick never shut up about it.
stands for continuous positive air pressure. So people that have sleep apnea, I have a very small opening because I have big tonsils that I probably should have gotten out.
Of course, you're not normal, are you?
And I'm heavy, or was, but when I lose weight, I don't have apnea as much. But so my doctor had said the opening, he's never seen something so small. In fact, he used the tongue depressor to hold down my tongue to look, and it snapped in half in my mouth, my throat. So I've been, I've had many.
What are you trying to say that means? That you don't know how to hold your mouth open so the doctor can see? Because if he was pressing down and you were pressing up, that's why it snapped. You were supposed to keep your mouth open. What? What was her point? I don't understand.
Sleep studies, and my worst one was in an hour. I had 90 episodes of stopping breathing, the longest one for 37 seconds. And I know that it happens because I have dreams about like swimming, being underwater and having to swim, not being able to get to the other side. And I also have dreams of someone coming over and being like, "Oh, I'm going to hug you." And I'm like, "No, no, no, it's going to hurt." And because it hurts, it physically hurts. It's like, and then you gasp for breath. That's why I have so many problems. Like, that's why it causes depression. It causes heart problems. I have a thickening of the walls of my heart because it's had to, it's gone undiagnosed for years.
Of course it has. How the fuck could anything have gone undiagnosed for years when you're constantly at the fucking doctors whinging and whining about something that's wrong with you?
But my last sleep study, it wasn't as bad. But you know what? Like, one episode of stopping breathing or 30, what difference does it make? It's awful. And then last night I had it rigged and it felt uncomfortable on my head, and I was thinking, I'm like, so I feel like I'm so damaged. I feel like I'm not, in some ways I'm a good catch, but other ways I'm just like,
What? Sorry, in what way are you a good catch? Please tell me, because I can't see any reason why any man would call you a good catch. And if he brought you out to meet his friends, they would be telling him to run. Change his name, join witness protection, leave the country, do whatever it took. No one would say you were a good catch for anybody.
I could never let a guy stay over because I don't want to be seen wearing a CPAP. Like, I don't even like Burke to see me. I sleep facing the other direction.
Oh, what? You sleep facing the other direction when you sleep with Burke, but you don't sleep with Burke. That was a lie, wasn't it? That somebody told about you. No, no lie. She sleeps in the same bed as her son.
Home sleep study. it leads to so many things. It probably led to like fibromyalgia and all other kinds of stuff.
You haven't got fibromyalgia and all other kinds of stuff. Do you know what I felt really bad earlier, because if you've watched the quick video before this one of her Instagram where she's whinging and whining, will she ever be normal again? She never was, but who cares? I really wish she's got long COVID, and that makes me sound nasty, but I don't care. I think now is time for karma to come and kick her on her ample fucking ass, and I really hope she's got long COVID really badly, with all the worst symptoms that you have when you have fibromyalgia, and then, just then, she might fucking realise what it's actually like. But do you know what, Lardy? You'll get no pity. None. Because you've said that you had it all along. But you haven't, have you? Now you might be sick, and now you're scared. Because maybe fibro is coming knocking at your door. How much fun would that be?
And I don't know why sleeping, it hurts. My bed hurts. My body hurts. Got to turn this up a little. I only have one pan.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh, I thought I touched the pan. So right now I just have salt in here.
Put it on the heat properly.
And I won't season the fish until it's in.
Put the pan on the heat properly. Oh, she doesn't care, does she? That's not her cooker. If she fucks it up, what does it matter? She's not paying for it, is she?
Oh my God, Mindy. I'm actually looking forward to going to sleep tonight with the new head thing. Mindy, that's terrible. I have an ulcer.
Of course you have. There isn't anything that any of your subscribers can say they have that you won't say, oh, I have that. She sounds like my fucking doctor.
Oh, I'll add some more seasoning. What the heck? Let's see. Turmeric. For color and flavor. We'll do black pepper because that makes turmeric work.
Huh?
But also I like it.
Black pepper makes turmeric work.
There's salt in there. I'm going to do paprika. And I'm going to do cinnamon. I like putting cinnamon in green things. I don't know why. Just a little. You guys, look what I have. Kippers.
Woohoo.
I think I'm still around 25, 26. Still have fat roll in the back.
No.
Ugh. So I like to put a lot of spices because then the spices burn. They coat it and then they burn. and they give it more flavor.
Hold the fucking handle and push it back onto the heat properly.
I just like simple keto. I just like butter. I don't have any recipes that I like. I just make simple like this. It's just one thing. It's zucchini and tilapia and
Yeah.
that.
It's enough for 4 fucking people. And you're going to sit and eat all of that in one go? Really?
That will do it. That will make me extremely happy.
Because there's lots of it, yeah, of course.
And then for snicky snacks
Who needs
at
a
night,
snicky fucking snack after all of that? But see, that's the thing. Your head hasn't been fucking rearranged yet. You're never going to lose weight unless you sort your fucking head out.
And did you get your? Oh, you did get the bracelet, right. For snicky snacks, I'll have the pumpkin seeds, and then if I want something sweet, I have sugar-free Cool Whip and raspberries. And that's it. That's all I eat, and cheese. And then I like cucumbers. I have these little ones that I've been dipping. These are, oh my God, these aren't even the Persian cucumbers. These are called cocktail pepperoni chips. What are those? No, I don't eat sugar-free chocolate. Well, Lisa, stay on. I'll show you how I cook the fish.
You put it in the pan and you fry it, I'm guessing.
It's really easy.
Of course it is. Because you don't do cooking.
I have bratwurst. Is it bratwurst? Oh, I am going to keep it up.
Oh, she's cool. She's going to keep it up.
I love it. And when I don't feel like cooking,
I just eat a block of cheese.
I get the In-N-Out burger, the double, which is protein style, which is 2 patties with cheese, onion, sauce, and lettuce wrap. And you could get like fajitas. Just don't eat the tortilla, but you can have all the fixings. So get like beef or chicken fajitas or shrimp.
It's not fajitas, it's fajitas, and I don't even fucking eat them.
With guacamole, sour cream, salsa, little salsa, lettuce, cheese. Like, what the heck? Just don't eat the tortilla shell, which I never ate anyways.
Of course you didn't.
If I did, I would only be able to eat one. Now I want fajitas. Okay. These are going to go in here. No pom-poms langers. Where are my lemons? Oh. Oh, and then also mwah, Marie Diana, thank you. So take your lemon and go like this. I learned this from Rachel Ray. It gets the juices flowing because I'm going to be putting it, the fish is going to be a lemon pepper butter. So this kind of gets all the juices. And I'll get out my microplane.
Hopefully not the one she uses on her crusty feet.
Oh my God. Mindy, it sounds so good. Don't tell William. Doesn't that look good?
No.
And then last night in the vlog, look at that, the brown on that. I was complaining about, this is the real crux of all of my issues.
It's crux. There isn't a T. And you were complaining in a video. Wow. That's new.
See, this is the sides here. This is, see? I hate my knee replacements. They have ruined my life.
You're the one that pushed for them.
That's the crux of my issues.
Crux.
It's why I walk around with this sad feeling all the time. There's nothing I can do.
Maybe you shouldn't have hassled to have them done, huh?
I feel them heavy metal pieces that hurt all the time. Ah!
Oh, you're such a child.
God, one of them once sparked right here. I got a little burn on my face. Need a face mask for zucchini, because if there's any water left and it mixes with the oil, it'll pop.
So
I need to let the pan just cool off a little bit.
No, you don't. Put the fish straight in. Why are you cooling it off?
Okay. Or else the butter will burn. Yeah, so let's do this again.
I've never known anyone that goes through so much paper towel.
They feel heavy. They're 2.5 pounds each.
They're not, you lying
They hurt.
fuck. Anybody who wants to know, go back and watch the video of her and fucking Shawnee in the car, where she picks her up and she's like, how much weight did she lose, blah 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 blah, and she went, yeah, but my knees are a pound each, and she went, no they're not, and she said, well nearly, and she said she didn't say that, so they're not even a pound, but now they're 2.5 pounds each. She's such a fucking liar.
They have scar tissue built all around them. I don't have full range of motion.
Because you didn't do your exercises. It's your own fault.
They're numb. I have the greatest kitchen sink. It's a farmhouse kitchen sink. Carolyn, I need that number for the foot fetish thing. not number. I need the info. Yeah, and then this apartment has white here and gray on the bottom, and stainless, and yeah, granite. But my other apartment in California wasn't granite; it was quartz.
Yeah, and what have you got now? Formica?
No, nothing I can do about my knees.
No, she should have done that when she got them in the first place. They told her what exercises to do. Did she do it? No.
Oh yeah, this. Look at that. You guys, this stuff doesn't matter to me though. I loved my apartment in Brookline. It was old fashioned. The dishwasher didn't work that well. It was loud, and they had a soft touch, so they close softly.
No shit, Sherlock.
Didn't work that well. It was 100-year-old brownstone.
Guess what? I've never used a washing machine.
Okay.
Dishwasher, rather.
Hang on. I gotta show Lisa. It had character. This place doesn't really have that much character. But I'm here for the weather. So 2 pats of butter around the pan. And then you just literally put the fish in.
Are you taking
Like
notes,
this.
Lisa? So difficult, this, isn't it?
Okay. Like that. And I have it on like medium low. And then I'm going to do the lemon zest. So you just do a little bit because you don't want, not a little bit of lemon zest, just a little scraping. You don't want the white. That's bitter. And you also don't want to get your fingers.
Wow.
But the instant that this goes in, this is so fragrant. I can't even tell you.
Like nobody has ever smelt lemon zest in their entire life.
Carolyn, you'll like this. My sink has two different things and disposal.
Disposal, not disposal. Yeah, it's just funny now when we know where you are now.
Hi, babies. That's awesome, Devin. Okay, then so you can use the lemon in the contain, you know, the little squeezy, or a lime, or a dull knife like this. Squeeze the lemon as much as you want. I like cooking in it.
Why don't you just
This knife. Got it
in
at the dollar
half?
store. That's what you get. Take out the seeds. I like a lot of lemon. Then I like to put the lemon rind in my disposal. It makes the sink.
Disposal. It's not a disposal.
Smell really nice. And just let the fish cook on medium, like medium low. And now let's add pepper. right? Just on one side. I only season one side. Okay, lots of pepper. I think I am going to add a little garlic. And a little ginger. It's not going to hurt. Okay. And sea salt. Okay, that's it. I'm just waiting for the edges to get a little crispy. Oh yeah, I like it too. It's the only one I have a little one for eggs, this big. So you can kind of tell when it's cooked because the edges on top are starting to cook. So I'm just going to let it cook a little more, and then I'm going to flip it, and I'll show you how I do that.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's so easy.
Anybody else not know how to flip a piece of fish with a fish slice?
One pan.
If you didn't eat so fucking much, you could have just done the fish and the courgette at the same time in the one pan. No, mind blown.
Yeah. Get another dish. I don't have a tub. I don't have a, oh yeah, I have a pantry and a ceiling fan in the living room and my bedroom. And the sink I like because it has that extra part so you can put a pan in. They thought of a lot of things. Nice refrigerator. It doesn't make ice though. Microwave. Okay.
What does she mean the sink's got an extra bit that you can put a pan in it? Can't any sink have a pan put in it? And how dare her fridge not make ice?
So now I'm going to flip it. And the way that I flip it is I take it and just...
Really? Is that what you do? You put the fish slice under the fish and then you flip it over? Lisa, are you taking notes? Fuck it.
Stand back. Flip it once. Don't touch it because this is a flaky fish. It's a little...
Does she not cook like a toddler? Ma! 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 Running away from the fucking frying pan. What a child.
Splattering. Okay, that's it. Sometimes I use another knife. And now I turn it up.
Put the fucking frying pan onto the heat properly.
And stay away from it because it is angry.
You're stupid.
And then, because I want it to get a good, like, coating on the outside, you know, crispy. And if I were to cut into it and it's not done enough, you can then put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. And so the outside is still crispy and the microwave will just cook it through. Oh, now I even turn it off and just let it cook in the pan.
She's scared of it. Fuck's sake.
$7 for all of that. You can do lime, mayo, bacon.
$7 for all of that, and you're going to eat it all together.
Walmart. I don't know until it looks done. I don't know. Until it turns all white. The worst that...
Are there really people watching her that don't know how to cook? Basics. That don't know when something is cooked? Really? And they walk among us, folks.
What happened is you'd cut into it and it would be pink inside, and so you just put it on a plate, put it in the microwave. You just want the outside to be crispy. Lemon, salt, pepper, garlic, butter. Don't add too many seasonings. It's just so good on its own. Okay, let's try. Yeah, it'll flake when it's totally done. Okay, let's try one of these. Need salt. Yeah, you can't fuck it up.
You could.
God, this is so good. Like butter. Look. I just swallowed it. So, but here's a one with a little bit more oomph. But see, okay, so you see how like that one is squashy because it's cooked. This one is a little firmer.
Wow.
I don't know where I get the ideas.
From somewhere else, usually. She sees it on YouTube and she copies it.
I do like living alone. For sure. Okay, now we're gonna...
Because no fucker would want to live with you.
put it in a plate and then hope that it doesn't hurt me.
Such a child.
I won't be able to eat all this tonight, but in the morning I'll pick it some cold fish. So good.
If you knew you weren't going to eat all that, you'd take what you wanted to eat on a plate and you'd leave the rest in the kitchen and you'd go and sit down and eat it, wouldn't you? Isn't that what a normal person would do? We know she's going to eat that in one go.
Let me show you. Take the pan off.
Wow, her subscribers are fuckwits, aren't they?
Like, that's it. That's a big bowl of vegetables. That's a lot of fish. This is very low-cal, very flavorful. My kitchen does smell good. Well, I mean, fish isn't the greatest, but it smells good because I have this. This one is called, they were having a sale.
Is that what it's called?
Party Dress. It's more perfumey. I thought it was going to smell a little bit different, but it's called Party Dress.
What did you think party dress was going to smell like? It's not going to smell like food, is it? Or fields? What happens when you're in a party dress? What do you smell like when you're in a party dress? Oh yeah, maybe that's what it smells like. Do you think?
Okay, let me bring you into the living room. And I can't, everybody on YouTube.
Why can't you hold that glass properly? Why have you got to have your fingers in it? You've just cooked, you haven't washed your hands, and now you've got your hand in your cup.
Has talked about this at one time or another. Ooh. But what you put, hey, Helen, hey, Calabria, girl. What you put your drinks in is very important. I've always been particular about, sometimes I want a plastic cup for my Diet Coke. Sometimes the thought of having water in a tall glass with lemon.
Maybe you should have a chat with Lisa. She only uses styrofoam to drink out of, because everything else ekes her out.
Is what I want. So make your drink part of, just like my plates. I have the clear, 4 clear plates, 4 clear bowls. These were $2 at Target. They're stemless wine glasses. I got 2. Oh, Mindy, yeah, that sounds good. But I have plates, like I'll go to the thrift store and I'll just get 1 plate. I have different plates. I have my grandmother's plate, and then I have a Peter Rabbit plate from when Burke was little. So then let me tell you another thing about dating.
Wow. Do we really need to hear this dating story? I'm going to stop it here and pick back up at this point in the next one, because it's nearly an hour and she's starting a new story. So for those of you that have lasted with me this long, thank you. And these will be one after the other, so you can watch them in a watch list, or as and when, or just put them on as background noise while you're doing the housework, whatever. And I will be back soon.